What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reading not just one, but all 5 of the comics from the Fortnite Marvel Zero War series. They just released on the Marvel Universe app, which I'm excited that they're all finally here. I've been waiting months for them. So we're going to go ahead and read them. They will all be in a playlist, so you guys can go check them out later. And then afterwards, I'll go and do a review on every single item that you get from the comic codes after reading the comics, whether you get a paperback or a digital copy. So let's go ahead and start. Mad Rapport, the Princess Bar. Ain't seen you in a while, Patch. Wasn't sure you'd be back. You ought to know by now I always come back. Same again. Oh, bartender, can I have a Fresca, please? Extra ice. No. No what? No to whatever insane crap you're fixing to drag me into, Spider-Man. I came here to get away from that kind of thing. I'll take a pufferfish daiquiri. I hear it's a local delicacy. Or is that Reality 617? Snick. You'll have till I count to 3 to get out before I throw you out. 1, 2... Little room, Jones. I'll have whatever's strongest. What are you looking at, short, dark, and hairy? A reason I might actually listen to Spider-Man's pitch. If that's what passes for courtship in your reality. Sure, you're easy on the eyes, but you all also have Webb's nervous, and I enjoy that. Nervous? Me? Ha! And hey again, ha! It's not like every pretty redhead makes me perspire through my Spidey suit. The material is supposed to prevent sweat stains. I'm the Imagined. This is Agent Jones. We need your help, Wolverine. I thought Spider-Man was the best one to explain things to you, being from your world. I still mostly think so. Bartender, drinks for these people. The guy in the webs is paying. Fine. I think one of my credit cards has some wiggle room. Okay, you might have heard about a chunk of Matt Hanton, including the Daily Bugle and me, incidentally disappearing. You find yourself a black costume again? Not this time. We ended up some... Don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, guys. It's in a different universe, the place where every reality ever came from. The source of the really Big Bang is a ball of energy called the 0 point. For a super long time, the 0 point's been controlled by the evil science-y outfit named the Imagined Order. Excuse me, no notifications, please. They do evil science-y things like snatch people from different realities and make them fight each other. One time, they grabbed some folks from here, Thor, Iron Man, and you, Wolverine. From what I hear, I wasn't hurt to be left out. Maybe a little. Anyway, things are way worse. I am getting tongue-tied. Anyway, things are way worse. The Imagined Order decided to pull the plug and start over. Wipe out the island and everyone on it. Trying to stop them, we have the 7, except there are only 6 of them. That's a whole other story. Our redhead here is one of them. One of the 7. Hit him with everything you got. We need to take this outpost at any cost. That's our ticket to the bridge. Their leader's a big armored guy called the Foundation. Imagine if Tony Stark and Nick Fury, but built like the Hulk. Besides Jones, the Seven Army is made up of what we call the Loopers. And I don't mean golf caddies. They're folks who've been kidnapped from other realities. The Seven are slowly pulling them out of the loop, the never-ending fight I mentioned. We've got this. Even if they seal the door, we can break in. We just have to make sure they don't. Let's cut our losses, Gunner. Copy that, Dr. Sloan. In the loop, if you get killed, you come right back to life. In the loop, if you get killed, you come back You come right back to life to fight some more. That's never a good sound. Everyone down! Outside the loop. It's a little more permanent. Fish stick? Fish stick! Why you? That's not a fish stick. That's a snapshot. One of the duplicates the island makes of people in the loop. Wait, really? Oh, thank the sacred triangle. The real fish stick died a while ago. I'm sorry for your loss, 8-Ball. Hold on, what? Okay, so I'm going to pause right here. If you guys haven't seen it, in the Batman Fortnite comic books last year, it's referring to that. It's funny that Marvel comics are referring to a DC comic. Okay, let's get back to it. Hey, we got them to blow up their outpost and take out a bunch of their own guards, so yay? They can replace the guards from any of a billion realities. The outpost means nothing. Stalemates are losses for us. We know they're working on a weapon of mass destruction. We need more power on our team. A game changer. I have a thought about that. We're listening, visitor. You all remember the mecha that Paradigm built. The Paradigm is the missing member of the Seven. Kind of a sensitive subject. She did a heel turn, changed sides, and joined up with the Imagined Order. She helped them build a giant robot mecha that she piloted against a giant monster, or kaitsu, as the kids say. The mecha took a beating, lost an arm. At the end of Fortnite Chapter 1, Season 9, the Elena. That was definitely a reference to one of the chapters, or seasons. But won the fight. Afterward, it did a dance. That's kind of a thing here. Lots of dancing. I came up with my own. Want to see? Okay, sure, maybe later. Anyway, then the mecha blasted off into the sky, never to be seen again. The Seven weren't around for that. They heard about it from Jones. But the Origin is big on research. Interesting. Origin, you traced the mecha's flight path, right? I did. It crash-landed on the moon, orbiting the island. Presumably, the Paradigm was seeking other creatures. Considering the icy stretch of land the monster came from was actually a fragment from that broke off the moon long ago. But that moon is an ice body, extremely hostile environment, extremely cold, hurricane-force winds. There's been no word from the Paradigm since. If she should survive the crash, she would have soon died of exposure, and the mecha was badly damaged. Presuming we could get there and live, it would take more time than we have to rebuild it. Scientists, any way to accelerate the process? That mecha would give us the firepower to turn the tide. Well, there are some things I could try, assuming we could reach the moon and survive there. But there's tremendous risk. The cold could crack even our armor. And any ship we flew there would likely be brought down by weather conditions. Hey, great plan, loving all the likely to die stuff, but let's put a pin in it for a sec. If I can get back to my world, I can recruit a whole army of tough customers. Some of them have been here before, but they were just the tip of the iceberg we got. They were just the tip of the iceberg. We got a whole universe of them. And we love to all get together for cosmic emergencies. We do have one of the Imagine Order's portal devices, but it's only got 2 charges left. Yes, but each charge can bring an indefinite number of beings back to this island. And from what Jones told us, 2 of Spider-Man's allies manipulate weather. Yes, Thor and Storm. They'd totally sign up for this, I hope. If they can ease conditions on the moon, one plan could serve the other. I say it's worth using the portal device. But that only gets Spider-Man back here. To get home, he needs to access to the Zero Point itself, at the center of the Order stronghold. Hey, stealth is my thing. Stealth and quips. Stealth and quips and webs. My 3 things, plus power and responsibility, 5 things. I used to work directly with the Zero Point. I can guide you to it. I know the path of least resistance, and adapting to different realities is my thing. Fine, I'll cover your backs. But just to the Zero Point. I'm needed here. Alright, I'll be back in a flash with Calvary. Actually, seeing as the gun has 2 charges, after you send your allies back here, there's something I'd like you to do. What do you have in mind, Origin? My vocation and avocation is the study of various realities. When we briefly seized the bridge before the island flipped, I was able to access the Imagine Order's database and learned something interesting. This was at the end of Fortnite Chapter 2. Back when Galactus attempted to devour the Zero Point, even though he was driven away, he dislodged a small fragment. As the Devourer was forced back to your reality, that fragment went with him, along with your allies. As best I can determine, the fragment crystallized during its passage and ended up on your Earth. During its battle with the monster, the mecha recharged itself by grasping the Zero Point. If you can bring back that fragment, it may enable us to power up the mecha in seconds instead of months. You want me to miss the big battle again, huh? Fine, it's kind of my trade work now. I'm on it. My sister's going too. It's not that we don't trust you. It is that we don't trust you, Jones. It is that we don't trust you. Jones was one of them. And we don't know the skinny guy at all. We just have a personal stake in this. Clear to elaborate? No. Fair enough. Also, I prefer... Weary? How you say that? You sure want to do this alone? They can't spare us both, Order. I'll be back soon, and when they get it, and then we'll get what we've waited for so long. Be careful. Alright, Jones, any thoughts about the best way in? I do have thoughts. Prepare to marvel at my genius. See? That's where they dump out toxic waste. Into the ocean. Into the ocean? And, we're supposed to wade through toxic waste? And not get noticed and murdered in the process? The ocean will expel the waste into the void around the island. As for getting in, press yourself close against our armor, and the cloaking will cover you too. Body heat, sound, energy will be undetectable. Watch the hands. You're literally encased in armor. Armor that can incinerate you. Engage cloaking. We go silent from here on out. He's talking to you. I know. I'll be glad not to have to do this anymore. I swear it's going to give us cancer. We don't have that in my reality. Yeah, but you've got those parasites that burrow into your... Clunk. Why aren't we cloaked? I liked it better. Cloaked. It uses too much power. I'm jamming any monitoring equipment instead. If anyone comes by us and sees us, too bad for them. So this thing with the doors in the ceiling, that's because the whole island flipped over. Yeah, the Imagined Order seems to have cleared this area pretty well, but they've obviously got other priorities besides redecorate. I can't say that word for some reason. Good, because I thought maybe Mysterio was messing with me again. What's the matter? Have things changed? Not the layout, aside from it being flipped. But this new machinery, it's designed to transmit an insane amount of energy. Foundation can wreck it on the way out. Keep moving. Relax, we're doing great. The secret door was for crisis event escapes. It'll take us to what used to be my office. It's exactly as I left it. Except, upside down. Get nostalgic later. The 0 point's right across the hall, isn't it? Yeah. You guys go ahead. I'll cover our backs. That's it, the source of everything. The evacuation's gone faster than I expected. Wow. I've never seen anything quite like it. And I fought a giant armadillo. When did he fight a giant Never mind. Don't touch the 0 point until Jones calibrates it. Or what? Or every cell in your body will be ripped from the others and sent to different realities. Cool. I'm just gonna stand over here and keep my hands to myself. Hurry up, Jones. We'll watch the door. Get shot in the back. One step behind as usual. Using the secret door to Jones's office was a mistake. I had it alarmed. It didn't take a genius, which I am, to figure out where you were headed. Don't bother running. I've diverted troops from the surface. They're on their way. They're on the way. Thoughtful of you to walk straight into a room containing the one thing that can kill even you on contact. Gunner, toss him into the 0 point. Stick with the plan. I've got those two. I've got these two. Jino, I promised you Jino, and here he is. That's not Jino. I knocked this guy out when I saved you from this place. You think Jino would go down that easily? At the end of chapter 2, I don't know why that says Alana, what that's season 1. Or is it? Chapter 2, I'm confused here. Whatever. Not Jino? So all those times I thought I was meeting with the big boss. You think Jino has time to waste on the likes of you, Jones? Focus, Jones. Do your job. That's what I did. My job for centuries. And the boss didn't even know my name. It's better when they don't. Trust me. Then it's all yelling and screaming and wanting pictures on their desk by noon. We need cover. You, the skinny one. Weary, wiry. And I've got it. Just need another minute. We don't have another minute. Go, go, go. I've got to figure out how to make sure they don't follow us. On it. What are you doing? Making sure they can't follow us. Or killing us. Both. Who can tell these days? Destination Reality 616. No! Destination reset. Damn it. Jones, you are extra fired. And you, Foundation, are dead. Gunner, on my mark. 1, 2, now! Knocked him straight through the ceiling. I think he's dead. I've thought he was before and been wrong. But it doesn't matter. Our enemies' numbers are reduced. The imagined Jones and Spider-Man are gone. Whatever they're planning will take time, and they don't realize how little time they have. Elsewhere, don't throw up in the mask. Don't throw up in the mask. Deep breaths, it'll pass. We've got a bigger problem. I totally imagined not to antagonize the locals, but well, you've met her. Your energy signature is alien. Where'd you come from? Your worst nightmare. You know what? Never mind. You're going back the hard way. Captain Marvel, wait. Imagine. Stop. We're all on the same side. Also, please don't kill me. Spider-Man? I saw you on the ground. I thought she beat you unconscious. What? Why would you just assume? To be fair, I wanted to. Many times. Actually, it's great it's great we ran into each other. Get on the Avengers phone, call everyone. East Coast, West Coast, Secret, Mighty, heck, call Avengers Academy. If that still exists. It's not really called the Avengers phone. We need a big hero meeting. Avengers Mountain, the body of an ancient dead celestial, converted into the headquarters of the Earth's mightiest heroes. So yes, obviously, some folks need to stay and take care of our world, but every reality is in danger. So the more of us who go, the better. Anyone who's been there before is one step ahead, so Thor, Storm, Iron Man, you're all at the top of my list. Like I said, I'm staying, but everyone who's going, gather to the left, squeeze together like a class photo. I'll zap you to reality zero. That's all I got. And can I just say that this was awesome. I never get to run these meetings. It's a total rush and scary. Give me a moment. Can everyone stop looking at me now? Okay, people, I've already generated a list of who goes and who stays, based on optimal power set and applications. Listen up. So much for me running the meeting, but I'm kind of relieved. I'm not really management material. I hate sitting out the war. The three of us need to find that fragment fast. My onboard system have tracked its general arrival point with a radius of 100 of your miles. But there's some background interference in the area. Are either of you an experienced tracker? Not without a spider tracer, but I do know someone who is. And right before I sent them to the island. Storm told us how to find you. All makes sense now, right? Dude, I couldn't even follow it, and I was there. Listen, Mr. Wolverine, he told it wrong. Allow me to really understand this. We have to go back to the beginning of all creation. It'll be the best fight you've ever had. I'm in. Really? That was all I had to say? Pay the man, Webs. I've got to hit the head. Elsewhere, the fools are behaving as expected, stumbling about like blind bulls. I shall attend this matter with ease. Do not concern yourself with them any further. General, your assistance is greatly appreciated. Dr. Von Doom, we admit very, very few to our inner circle, but of all in the Omniverse, you may have been the easiest choice. Welcome. You are already a valued addition to the imagined order. To be continued. And with that, that is the end of issue number 1 of the Fortnite Marvel Zero War comics. Definitely check out the rest. And I'm sorry if my reading's a little bit slow. I am very tired and my mouth is very dry now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And also consider following me on Patreon. It'll help me out a lot to be able to do these videos more often. I'll see you guys in the next comic.